What's good, everyone? Welcome back to My First Kicks. Yo, this is an absolutely crazy ass episode. Shout out D-Funk. All right.
I'm
First
hyped.
of all,
I'm hyped, by the way.
Shout out D-Funk, yo, because if it wasn't for him, this would not be happening. You know, from a tweet. This now we are cool, and it's let me just say, welcome to the podcast, Sango.
Thank you. And you know what's funny about that tweet? He didn't tag me.
No, he didn't.
I had to search for that.
You did?
I searched my name because I was trying to figure out what, like, I searched Sango new album, and I wanted to see if like any blogs picked it up or like just like, you know, there was nothing bad. Pretty much no one was really saying about it. And then I saw that comment. And it wasn't even bad. It was like he didn't say like yo I was trash. He was just like
He's
some
like
some skips.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. Like that means when somebody says I'm gonna skip the song, that means like it's probably not. It's not like they don't like that. Like the song, it's just like probably not their flavor of it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just responded all trolling. You know
that emoji, and I looked down. I remember I looked at him because you know what's really funny is immediately when I saw that response, I sent it to Julian, who I took with me to the show. Yeah. And I was just like, yo, Sango just responded to me. And I was just like, what? And then I'm Mr. Opportunist. Anytime if anything happens, I'm gonna be like, yo, okay, you want to hop on the podcast? So once that happened, and I was just like, because to be honest, North Volume 2, I don't skip any of the songs. I don't even skip the fucking skit, the
interludes and stuff like that.
The interludes either. I'll be like, I'll be, grow patient all the time. Even the eye stuff. I had to call his wife to that shit. Like, I don't skip any of that.
Yeah, all that stuff was from a live show. I was in Brooklyn. I did a show in Brooklyn with Selection, and they recorded my whole set, but I did like a speech. And stuff, and I just took parts of my mix that was recorded and used it on my album, so
I'm tight I didn't go to that show because I think I was trying to. That's the one
at the Brooklyn Mirage.
Yes,
that was 2022,
and I think it got sold out, right?
It was sold out.
Yeah.
It was
why
it was a lot of people though, man. It was
Brooklyn Mirage is gigantic.
It was a lot of people there, and first of all, it's impressive if you can sell that out by yourself. It took like multiple people to sell that out.
Well, I mean, I don't know how. So I only want there was one time I was trying to go to a Selection show in Vegas, and they did the day club out there.
Day in Vegas. The day like the festival?
No. They did
like a day
there's
party.
A day club.
Yeah.
There's a day club in Resorts World. I was staying at Resorts World.
Oh, okay, I know what that is.
And then the night before it was
like a Bryson Tiller type thing.
Nah, it was what's his name? Zed was DJing.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then my girl was like, oh, we're gonna go. So we go. And then I see that like on the thing, it was just like tomorrow, Selection. And I was just like, we gotta go to that. That never happened.
Yeah, actually the last time I played in Vegas was I've only played the last 2 times I played in Vegas, it was with Selection. Like they have these events out there. Selection has the sound. Yeah. Selection, the sound, they have a big fan base in Vegas.
For sure. But, we're going to segue right into the question. The question is, what's your first kicks? What's that first pair of things you absolutely needed to have? And every time I ask that, you go, needed to have? Like you missed a lot of outside conversations.
Needed to have. Because there's a difference between, I'll be real with you, there's like a difference between like shoes that you just bought and like, shoes that were bought for you when you were a kid.
Right.
And you like, I just had no choice. Like I'm a kid. I'm not going to choose a pair of LA gear because I want them.
Right.
You're a kid. So my first pair of shoes that I remember owning, like visually, like, oh, those are my shoes, was a pair of LA gear. But the first pair of shoes that I could have, like, I was dying. Like my brain was about to burst. Was these fake bathing apes.
What?
They didn't exist. I thought they were real. But I bought them on this Chinese website. It was fake.
Was it Pick Your Shoes?
On my own. I haven't heard that website since 2009 or 8.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up. I probably have like multiple tabs on. Pick Your Shoes is probably one of the tabs. Another tab is like a layout, like a MySpace layout. That I'm like trying to like mess with.
You over here with the HTML? Yeah, it was all HTML encoders?
HTML. The other tab was iMeme. Like I was downloading like unreleased, like a Lil Wayne. Oh, bro. Man. Oh my gosh. Figure shoes was definitely. I was trying to get like Evisu jeans and Red Monkey jeans for like the low fake. Nah, bro. They were
Monkey Crooked on the jeans.
They were a pair of skatesters.
Skatesters.
They were all blue, patent leather, and they were the Cause version because he had the collab. Cause did a collab with Bape. So I'm not even sure if they're real or not, but then I feel like they're not even real. Like
I feel like that never happened.
That never happened. But they were, bro, and I was I'm influenced by Pharrell and Neptunes and all that stuff. And that's when I was like, I started skateboarding in like 06. And I still skateboard now, but not like how I used to.
Right.
I actually got injured crazy, like bad, like but
you're not out here hitting tray flips.
Nah, I might hit a little Vera kickflip right, in the driveway or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, that's my first pair of shoes I needed to have. These all black and blue pair of Bathing Ape Skatesters.
Did you get them?
Yeah, I skated them too. And then,
ow! That sounds like it made out of like.
And you can't skate those. Yeah, I burnt through my left. Like, bro, like it's like patent leather. Like, nah, they're not. They say skatester, but they're not.
They're not for skating.
Not for skating. So I ended up the second pair. To extra credit, the second pair I got was a pair of ice creams.
There you go. Yeah, shout out Compton as Terry. That shoe. It's
funny because Terry was named from Compton.
No, he wasn't.
From Long Beach.
Look, you got blame. Listen, this is back in the day when they were calling black people urban. So that you got to blame Bam Margera for all of that.
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy to think about like all the shoes I've owned, like while I was skating, and that might have been my best. That probably is single-handedly my best run of shoes I've owned when I was skating a lot, and they were all fake. Besides one pair, I had a pair of real shoes. They were the Pee Wee Herman SBs.
Man, high top. Yeah. R.I.P. my pair. R.I.P.
Oh, you had a pair?
Of course, bro.
Oh man,
got them off of eBay for like $70 or something like that. And they still live in. Do they still live in? Yeah. I still have the insoles, and I put them in.
Insoles are crazy.
Yeah, because you had to.
Yeah,
Pee Wee Herman in the fucking chair.
Yeah.
But I currently have the insoles in a pair of Dub Tap Vans. So the Vans with the bones on the side, and it's got like the X's on it. That I kept the insole for that because I got bad arches, so I'm just like, yeah, might as well. Also, the dude that sold me those did not include the insoles, and I was just like, all right. But I killed those working at Dylan's Candy Bar. Like, I got like milk and milkshake all over them, and it was a wrap after that. It smelled terrible.
You can't clean that type of stuff, man. You got to get it professionally clean.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, but that era, I had a pair of Cyrus's
D3s.
I forget the name of my cousin and I. We shared every shoe. We were the same size. And yeah, it just felt better. Like you felt like you had more shoes.
Yeah,
you shared. Like he even probably wore my.
I'm an only child. I never got that. So.
Oh yeah. I had a pair of iPads. Definitely had a pair of DCs. I don't even remember the name of the shoes. I remember the colorways though. But probably my favorite pair during my skating era was those Bapes, and I skated them to the sock. Straight up, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have to find another.
I think my sock was like. I think my sock had a hole in it.
Yo, I hope at one point like on another tour, because it's definitely probably not gonna happen on this tour. Once this drops, somebody pulls up to you and is like, "Yo, I got these for you," and you got they gift you a pair of fake.
Yo, I have to Google the black and
fake
the black and blue. They were all bro, and the people looked at me in high school, bro. It was like, I swear in my high school I was the first guy with G-Shock for sure. I was fake pressing Supreme shirts.
You were fake pressing?
Yeah, I had a Goyard print too. I was like printing Goyard print on stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I would you go to Office Max.
Yeah,
and you just print it out and you just iron it on, bro. So I would print like Goyard pattern and like stitch them like not stitch, like or like it's like a printer paper.
Yeah.
And I would iron it and then like print another one and iron it and then like line it up and do it all over the shirt. Like not all over the shirt, but like a good mass of the shirt.
That's crazy. I never even thought about doing
like
that.
Supreme. I had like the Supreme. I had like Supreme printed on my. Bro, I was doing a lot of different. I wanted it, but I couldnn't. I'm from like the middle of like Michigan, bro. Like,
so you did this in Michigan?
Yeah. Okay. This is when I was living in Michigan. I live about like an hour and like an hour and a half from Detroit. So like going to Detroit was a mission, but like also like going to Chicago as well was a mission. So like we had to like self-sustain. There was like one sneaker boutique that I ended up working at that had everything, but they weren't.
What was the name of it?
Was it Burn Rubber? ACK.
ACK.
Burn Rubber is, we always went there as well. Yeah. Premier Skate Shop is another one we used to go to. We still go to that. Premier is the homies.
Premier's fire. Premier, be my homie.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. I grew up. That was like 06 to like 2010 was like just like my peak shoe era. Not saying like now now it's different though. You're an adult and your style is like your style, but like as a kid,
also make your own shirts now,
right? Like, yeah. I went from printing. That's crazy. It's always been in me, man. Like as far as like what I wanted to do, but like yeah, bro. Like I feel like when I got those pair of shoes, I felt like it fit my vision. I was like, I want to play the part and look the part.
Yeah.
When you see me, like this is who I am. Like everything has to like make sense. Like from head to toe.
What influenced you, or who influenced you to be that, like go that way?
Bro, without a doubt, Pharrell. Like Pharrell was like, it's funny because like sonically, I'm not as influenced sonically with my music.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a Timbaland, Jay Dilla type of like producer. Like when it comes to like influences, I am influenced from like the Neptunes, but like aesthetically, like even like somebody like Tyler the Creator, who's super influenced by Pharrell.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, Pharrell has nephews everywhere, bro.
Right.
Like that's Unc.
Yeah.
That's Unc for real. And I think at the end of the day, like when I saw how he was putting pieces together and his relationship with Japan and Japanese like artists and like designers, and then seeing him bring that back to hip hop culture.
Yeah.
And then like you're like not the odd kid in school, but like cool enough still. Like you're like not weird, but like you are if you get to know you like the person who I am. So it was weird, bro. Like I still wear my G-Shocks, bro. Like I wear things for like from young me.
Yeah.
Like just like that's like always. I always have to.
You were saying, you weren't able to get everything. So now that you have the means, you might as well, right?
Yeah. And my wife too, like we were on the same page. Like I met her, bro. She was wearing a pair of Etnies. Like this Mexican girl, like hanging around at skate parks wearing Etnies and like DC shoes.
That's fire.
Yeah, like we grew up together. You know what I mean? So like we're kind of the same person, but like, obviously like we have different tastes. But like at the end of the day, I feel like if she lived my life, she'd be doing the same thing I'll be doing. Like, so
yeah. I mean, that's fire. That's fire. Look, you talked about. That's crazy that you brought that up because me and my Discord, shout out my Discord.
Yeah.
But we were talking about like who's like the biggest out of like the sons, the kids of like kids of Ye or like kids of Pharrell.
Oh yeah.
Like just recently thinking about that, but I definitely think with Tyler definitely.
As far as Wayne is Thug, as far as Future, it might be probably Uzi.
I was gonna say Uzi. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, even like, who would you say like is as far as sons, Jay-Z and Nas? Is it J. Cole?
I mean, I was gonna make a bad joke, but I mean, I was gonna say your old Drew. No, but just because he sounds like Nas.
Who is Drake's? Where did Drake get his game from?
Everybody.
Yeah, so is Drake
He's everybody's.
Does he like?
Because he. I mean, look, I think maybe I would say the first person that he was trying to be was Fonte.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is crazy because like I feel like they would have made a song, or they made songs.
Yeah,
but like today, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a different question. That's a different podcast.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I wonder. I always wonder about that.
This is a post-podcast conversation.
Like I would love if Drake had hella Ninth Wonder beats.
Yeah, that would be sick, bro.
You would think,
Yeah, I mean, he did take the conductor beat. He did the conductor beat. And then Little Brother has a conductor song now, and I do feel like it is kind of similar. Like I definitely think when he has a beat like that Drake is like, yeah, let me get in my Fonte bag. Let me go Fonte Glow.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You talk, but I listen to your music. You're literally one of my favorite producers. And
thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When I texted you, when you gave me a number, I was like, this is insane. You don't understand. But I wanted to get it. So, I always get flowers on this podcast. But so let me just straight say, because I didn't get to say it when we met, like in 2020, obviously world was fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
But you like listening to your music. I don't know if did you read that message, but listening to your music, it brought me home. I mean, we talk about I'm half Brazilian and like hearing, Rocinha. I feel like I say it wrong.
That's how you say it.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't say the R. It's not. It's like an H in Brazil.
Yeah. And then like just hearing your take on just like mixing the Afro beats and all that, like it was like a breath of fresh air in terms of just like bringing it back to me that. There's a like I feel like when I do this podcast, I feel like I'm such a niche of I'm niching a niche, and so so that like I do want to connect sneakers to everything, right?
Yeah.
And so when it came to you, I would be like, I'm making these playlists, I'm doing this podcast, I'm listening to music. I'm obviously when I get dressed, I'll put on your Boiler Room or something like that, and be like, yeah, all right, now let's go.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like. You don't understand that like that is such a hard thing to find. And I feel like now with music being so extremely accessible, people definitely take a step back of trying to find that music. But you've been able to be like, yo, I'm gonna just do what I want and go crazy.
Yeah. Bro, that's my MO, man. Like I think a lot of it comes from like where I'm from as well. Like, growing up in Seattle and Michigan and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shout out GR. We're gonna talk about Grand Rapids because
let's do it.
I've been like trying to stamp that on the map because it's a super important place within art and within art, rap, within movies, with sports. But I felt like growing up in those places, I was kind of isolated culturally a bit, where all I knew was my cities, and like obviously our cities are like they have our own culture.
Yeah,
but I was so eager to know about other things. And that's like an internal decision I made.
Yeah. And I think it's hard now. It's hard to find now. I don't think there's a lot of people because this is what I've been saying. I think I feel like I realize it, or maybe I talk myself into believing it too much, where it's like we've now opened the world so much that now we are super closed in. Like people don't want to be like, I want to like if try this, try this, like, or you take somebody it takes like we were just talking about that fusion food, right? People be like, man, nah, if it ain't just straight Jamaican, I'm only gonna eat like they'll like put it in their own little box of like it has to be this way. Why are you changing so much? So it's like hard to like push people out of their comfort zone of being like, I mean, look, sneaker culture has been this whole thing where people just want, we got to gatekeep it and keep it not everybody's into sneakers. We got to, I think that just it's become that with everything, and music especially. I
mean, anything. I feel like anything that you can take offense to when it comes to like having a conversation, like it's up for game. Like what you eat. Like, yo, we beefing. If you don't like this, you don't like that. What? You don't like pancakes and syrup and okay, now I'm like, wow, you're angry at someone because they don't like. They're not even like what? Like they're eating it. You're not eating. You know? Or like music. Obviously, that's people have lost lives over that. Definitely art as well. Much more like less on the like this type of thing when it comes to art, like visual art. More like. You stole it type of thing. It's not like I'm a better artist than you. I've never seen like I'm a better painter than you. Like two artists beef because they can paint better. It's more like you're like taking my style.
Yeah.
And like, or you're like, you're a graphic designer. Oh, you design like me. You use the same filters as me when I take photos. I got a photo pack, a filter pack, and you're stealing my photo, like my filter pack, and like I get that to the few homies, but not leaked. And I've seen that stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen people like beef over filter photos.
Yeah.
Or photo filters and like packs, or like somebody will like make like they'll scan their own textures in the graphic design world, and then like they're giving their gems out and like they're not getting love. Bro, anything that's art, anything that can be created, you can debate it and get heated over it. Like I've seen engineers get mad and like red in the face over mixing. Like, no, that's not how you do it. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. She like, you gotta listen to her. Like, she's been mixing stuff forever. You know, it's like,
you been in the studio when that happened?
Bro, like I've been on the phone with people and like you're like trying to get 2 reference tracks.
Yeah.
And like you don't know which one to pick. It's like for the artist to like mix and master your song for.
Right.
And it's just like, I don't know, okay, what's the best song? And then there is no best song as far as like, it's all taste.
Yeah, it's all subjective. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly, subjective.
Yeah,
so yeah, man. I mean, to kind of hone back in on the topic of like just being so territorial with what we like. It's just human nature, bro. You know, so yeah.
But yeah, Grand Rapids, and what's the sneaker? What was it for
obscure.
You? Was it,
bro? Grand Rapids. The Midwest is obscure. It's
I do wonder about the style in the Midwest. You know, like
we're fly. I mean, look at like Virgil. For one,
yeah.
Like his style. Like he's from Chicago. Kanye.
Yeah.
People like Chris Smokes in Detroit. Many people like we're
Danny
fresh.
Brown. Oh,
we wear these Cartiers. That's us.
Excuse me.
You know, that's us. I feel like in the Midwest style, in terms of like streetwear at least, it's a mix between, I want to say like old school pimp. Like it has an old school pimp base because Chicago and Detroit and Cleveland and St. Louis, they're all pimp cities. Like a long time ago, everybody left from the South and went up and then was pimping, you know, box Chevys and all that stuff. So in essence, like from the 60s and 70s, that was like that. So like mink, like wearing a mink in today's age is normal in Detroit and maybe not Chicago, but in Michigan, we'll wear a mink, bro. You know what I mean? Or Averex jacket.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure because sometimes you see the crossover, like Averex is like a big thing here.
It is a big thing,
you know.
Yeah.
And Pelly Pell. You know, but like I'll
8-ball jacket.
8-ball jackets. Yeah, I'll give you like a glimpse of like the shoe game of me growing up, like from like maybe like 13 to like 18. And all the shoes I saw consistently. Polo boots with the strap, with the buckle.
With the buckle. That's yes.
And they would guys would slit. This might be a Michigan thing. They would slit the seams of the jean. So they lay like this, front and back.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Front, they lay on the laces in the back, like they like split down the seam.
That's crazy.
Helly Hansen shoes.
Helly Hansen shoes, yeah.
Creative Rex. We was wearing Creative Rex heavy.
I couldn't do it, man.
Palladiums. We was wearing Palladiums.
Palladiums, yeah.
Creative Rex was cool. I never owned a pair. You know, we gotta talk about the most embarrassing pair of shoes you own, though.
Okay.
Mine. Oh man, egregious work, bro. Oh, I can't believe I thought that I knew I was doing. What was it? And I wore like skatewear, bro. I was tripping, bro. Oh man, never again. But
Creative Rex with like a
no, they're worse, bro. I'll just say it, and I'll tell you. Okay, so I wore Toms.
Oh my God. Like you was getting fits off in Toms?
Bro.
Or
I tried it for a summer.
Toms and skinny jeans? Or something like that? What? Or
No,
Toms?
Bro, I was Oh, bro, I remember one of my outfits I was wearing, bro. I had a crew shirt, like not crew neck, like crew, like the skate, like KRE, like KR3W. Crew, I had a crew shirt. And I had like some like denim jeans, like some skate denim jeans. So, like, I order them. I used to order everything from Skate Warehouse. Like that was my bag. CCS, Skate Warehouse.
CCS, shout out CCS.
And then
I'm an active guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I was like, all right. I was wearing Jordans. I had like my Jordan 1s era while I was skating Jordan 1s. I was like, that's crazy. Let me not do that ever again. But like, I was like, yo, I see a lot of people wearing Toms. My wife was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I see everybody wearing them. And they're comfortable. And like, I like the message. It was like, it was very Tumblr. That was a Tumblr era type of fit. I was getting off Toms with jean shorts and t-shirts. Looking back, it doesn't, bro, Toms are
Were
crazy.
you DJing then?
I was making beats more so.
Oh, okay. Because I would have seen you up there being like, with a
I started DJing when I was like 20, like 19, 20. I was like, no, that was probably like a year before I started DJing, really. But it was egregious, bro. But back to Michigan, like Helly Hansen shoes.
Yeah.
Probably our biggest thing that I know that is a thing. Our biggest thing that's the thing. Black Tims.
Black Tims. All black, like all black.
Black Tims.
6-inch Tims.
Black Tims, bro. Black Tims with a Carhartt beanie.
Yeah.
In a Carhartt in a brown paper bag zip Carhartt. That was our thing.
Oh, wow.
We was wearing Carhartt because it's from Detroit.
Right, yeah.
But we all had factory jobs.
Right, yeah.
And a lot of the, bro, you would wear a factory, you would wear a Carhartt jacket with the factory on the back. And we would just wear it to wear it out. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a job.
So like wearing like pulling up with like boots and a Carhartt like jacket and like some sweats going somewhere is hilarious. Cause like you got like, you're working like second shift. Like you get out at like 9 and then you're like, where are we doing? You're not even finna change. You're just going straight from the shift to whatever you at with your beanie on, you know? That was the thing. That was a look. But Black Tims was a thing.
But like working in a like everybody had a factory job?
Bro, this is the Midwest, bro. It's like if you didn't have a factory job in the Midwest, you either were like from the super suburbs or like you just didn't need to work. Or like you just was a badass kid and like was just in the streets and didn't have a job. But I worked for Amway, like all types of jobs, bro. Made cereal, Kellogg's, making cookies, made baby oil.
Well,
Shout out. It was like a viral tweet too.
Yeah.
I was like, I revisited that tweet. I was all sentimental. I was like, man, it's crazy, man. I released my first album in the baby oil factory. Like they had me like, man, bro, I got headaches in that factory. I had to quit because the smell was too crazy.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Like I'm at like the baby oil machine.
Vats
bro, it's like
oil.
wink. Like splashing everywhere. You had to get like new shirts every week.
Oh man, yeah, because that's just stains.
Yeah, but long story short, our Midwest style is very functional to begin with.
Yeah,
because it comes out of like workwear. It comes out of like
I'm surprised that like
snow,
weather. Red Wing boots weren't like going crazy over there.
We wore Red Wing boots, but like it was more like the white dudes.
Yeah,
like it was like the preppy. It wasn't the street dude. The street wouldn't wear red. They was wearing Tims.
Foreman.
Yes, bro. And the funny thing is, you would see like people wear Tims. And I always say this: the mecca of all style in America is New York.
Yeah.
Like I just think that we just take things from New York and make it our own. Like I feel like the Pelly Pell thing. That's like a New York thing we made it our own. Even like I even feel like even wearing Cartiers, like it's a French thing, and like we take what we can from other culture, but like it's like how we wear it, and how like obsessed we are with it. Because I feel like there's no other city in America other than Atlanta that like loves Amiri, and gallery department, like they love it. I mean, they love it near and dear, bro.
I mean, right now we getting Hellstar. Hellstar's all over the place now, but yeah, Atlanta's got that like that.
They have a style. Atlanta has a style. You can tell now.
Yeah,
the super tight jeans. You know that's and like the Balenciaga. They love. I think Balenciaga and tight jeans is an Atlanta look.
Yeah,
it's like the YN look, like
the YN
look, like the scammer YN look. You know what I mean? Like
you gotta have the ski mask on, not the ski mask.
Yeah,
but
the Pushiesty.
Yeah, the Pushiesty.
Balaclava, or how you say it?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna go Call of Duty on it, balaclava, but I did it.
Yeah.
But that it's like the way that you traveled, you've been to all 50 states or a majority of them.
I've never been to Alaska.
Okay, so but all.
Yeah, and the Dakotas. Never been to the Dakotas. Never been to.
Let's say you're gonna have your manager be like, "You just got booked to the Dakota."
Yeah, I've never been to that. Yeah, I've never been to
South Dakota.
I've never been to Idaho either, and Montana. But other than that, yeah, for sure. But obviously, growing up in Seattle as well, their style is way more West Coast.
I would think so too. Yeah, but also you got to dress for the rain too. So it's a lot of
so our thing, I feel like one thing, you know what?
Gorpcore shit.
Yeah, bro, I was just about to say that. That, bro, we're all starting to dress like unks, and like unks been, bro. Like my uncle, like my family, we always been like it's hiking. Everybody goes hiking. Like there's like you can hike in the city. There's like there's a crazy trail in the city in Seattle.
Really?
Like it's Seward Park.
That's fire.
It's like in the middle, like it's like this outdoorsy city. So like seeing people wear like Arc'teryx and like that's from like Vancouver, a specific Northwest brand, and people are like stealing it and like I'm just putting my Arc'teryx on and like Carhartt and like or not Carhartt, well yeah Carhartt in Michigan, but like
ACG,
all that stuff, all that stuff is like I kind of want to blame like I kind of blame Instagram now and like the feed and like when people do like the get ready with me things and like TikTok and like style isn't like it's always gonna be regional to it like it has to be because we live in places, but like it's just like music is all globalized now,
right? Yeah,
and then like you could be like, bro, I saw somebody in Brazil with buffs. They're in Brazil wearing buffs because they like listening to Sada Baby. And like
it's crazy,
and like Babyface Ray, they're just fans. Like they're just fans, and then I watched the video. I gotta find out what those are. You know what I mean? Because in Brazil they wear like Oakleys, and like just in Sao Paulo, and like in Rio, I don't know what they wear. But
I was gonna say I don't know. Sao Paulo is more city centric, so like Rio's like I mean you
surfer town.
Yeah, you there or you in the mountains. Like my whole family lives in the mountains, so like you know, like there's a shoe I remember
the Kenner.
No. I was there's a Nike SB that they did a collection.
The color.
They did a collection, and the collections with a bunch of Brazilian artists. It's like 4 or 5, and it was like they're like my grails. If I ever get a chance, I need to cop them. But there's like any pair.
Oh, like painters or
it was like I don't know. Like they gave them the dunks. It was artists like painters.
Okay.
So they gave them like it's like 4 dunks. And it's called like the EMB collection or something like that. And then, and this was like the height of Nike SB. So,
like 2010.
Yeah. And I remember being on the forums and being like, I need these. So I call my cousin in my broken ass Portuguese. I'm like, can you get these for me? Can you please get these for me?
Você pode comprar isso?
Você pode comprar? No? Because he's like, you got to understand, I live in the mountain. And for me to get to the skate shop in the city, it's gonna take me 4 hours. And I was just like, I'll pay you, bro. Like just go. Please, but yeah, I've been there a bunch of times, and I never like that. Everybody's just in Havaianas and chilling.
It's crazy,
or they're barefoot. And
and this is like you go to like Sao Paulo and they're wearing shoes.
Yeah,
I mean everybody wears like sandals, chanclas, but like. I mean, bro.
I could tell you this story because I think you're gonna find this funny. So. I mean, I don't like slippers. I don't like sandals. I'm
from New York, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't do that.
So my mom takes me, rest in peace to my aunt, but my aunt died back in 2011. And no, not 2011, 2008, I think it was. And I'm just about to graduate high school.
What year did you graduate high school?
2008.
2008, okay.
No, 2004. I'm wrong.
Okay.
2004. There we go. 2008 is I think I graduated college. So
okay,
all right. I'm dating myself. My bad.
But it's all good. I date myself too. I was graduated 2010.
And so I begged her for a pair of Hyperflights, and Hyperflights are like they look like elf shoes. They're like the they were like, I'll show you a picture. But they were like, they had this like gel. You remember when there was like Kevin Garnett's with the 2 straps? You remember those and the big things on the side?
Yes, the big bulky joints. Yeah.
So at the same time, they dropped hyperflights.
Those were the Nikes.
Yeah. They dropped hyperflights where they look like a tap dance shoe, to be honest. All patent leather, and I got these 2 bubbles. The bubbles on the side, right? Mad big. They're like mad big. They take up half the shoe.
Yeah.
And so I go to Brazil, and everybody's just like, oh, my cousins is just like, yo, we're gonna. Vamos jogar futebol. And I'm like, all right, yo, we out. So we go, and then everybody's just like, you wearing shoes? And I'm like, yeah. And then everybody's just barefoot. So I'm out there, and I'm feeling left out. So I go, all right, let me try to take these shoes off and try to do it. Yo, one foot like step on the ground, my feet were killing me because there's nothing but rocks and they don't feel it. Their feet are just built to just be like.
Their feet are just built that, bro. You get like calluses.
Yeah.
Every day outside.
We got
soft feet, bro.
Yeah.
We softies.
but I was very curious of like how does Brazil inspire you so much? Like when you went there, like was that first time? Like I need to know because that's just crazy.
Man, as an American, you know, like I always tell people, like when I go to Brazil and I work with Brazilian artists and I'm like making Brazilian influenced music, I do that knowing that I have a whole culture behind me that I'm leaving to kind of like temporarily to build with another community and bring them near to mine. So people in my community can see what they're doing because there's more of us and less of them doing it.
Yeah.
But I want other people to know about what they're doing, which is in Brazil is like, because like my whole rule is that like when I'm in Brazil as a visitor.
Yeah.
Forever. Like I'm not from there.
Yeah.
But also I can get work and I can be booked there and like I can, you know, speak the language and be with my peoples there. It's cool, but I will forever be a cousin, not a sibling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I'm there, my with those rules, it's literally about connectivity, community, and like respect.
Yeah.
And always bringing something to the table, like something physical. Actually, sometimes too. Like yo, I got some headphones. Yo, the homie, I appreciate you looking out. Last time he got some headphones. They like, you know, you bring a gift, it's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoot, I brought a MacBook charger last time. I was out there like, yo, you know how much it costs to get one of these? Like, and it's not even that expensive in the States. But like, with that being said, how I'm inspired is just like how like F the world the Brazilians are. Cause like they're in a continent where everybody speaks Spanish around them.
Yeah.
And then like they're one of the biggest countries in the world, population wise and size. And it's so diverse. And people don't even realize when you go to Brazil, when you think about Brazil, you're missing 10 different other states that you don't even know about. You just know Sao Paulo or Rio.
Right.
And maybe Belo Horizonte or like Salvador.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
And then like when you thinking about that,
nobody's going to Brasilia.
Nobody's going to, yeah. But it's like full on cultures, full on sounds, food, ethnic makeup.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So like when I'm there, I'm just like a student and I'm inspired by just like how proud, self-pride, bro. A lot of times coming back home to the States from Brazil, I don't see a lot of pride in like city pride.
Right.
I do see it sometimes, like, yeah, I'm from New York, yeah. But like, I'm talking about like every single other person's like that. Like, I love Rio. I'm from Rio, I never leave. I'm from Sao Paulo, I'm Paulista, Pura Paulista, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're on that.
Or even like Flamengo, people just be like, yeah, I'm Flamengo, and you just go heavy. I mean, I'm Vasco, but like
I love Flamengo. Yeah. Are you a real one?
I'm a real one. That's like all the men in my family are Vasco.
At least you're not Fluminense or Fluminense. How you say?
Fluminense.
Yeah, Fluminense.
I think it's Fluminense.
I'm like, bro, them jerseys is horrible, bro.
Them jerseys is bad. It's crazy. Botafogo got some decent jerseys,
but the logo was trash.
Yeah.
I'm speaking as a Flamingo fan anyway, because Flamingo logo fire.
Flamingo logo's fire.
Corinthians logo kind of fire too, but we ain't gonna talk about them either. But
no. Even though that's the one that had the bad plane crash, right?
No, that was Campinas. No, Palmeiras.
Yeah, Palmeiras. There we go. That's crazy. Yeah, now welcome to my first Brazilian soccer league.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. But to answer your question, spot on. It's like what led me to that?
But yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how did you come about funky music?
Right, because it could have been any music.
Yeah.
I'm from Michigan. We're known for like techno and like electronic music, and I've always loved that sound. So when I heard it, I had to like do my research, and I found out it was Brazilian. I had like, okay, I gotta go online and find somebody that can help me make this stuff.
Yeah.
So I found this guy named his name is Allison, but he goes by DJ Kojak.
Okay.
He doesn't make music anymore, bro. He's like one of the most legendary humans ever, bro. He's not even from Rio, Sao Paulo. He's from like from the South, like Porto Alegre.
Oh wow.
Like from the South. Talented dude. He put me on to all these like drum kits I can use. And he was like, yo, like, I'm trying to sample like R&B. So I told him, I sent him samples, like just classic R&B songs he could sample. So it was like an exchange. Like I said before, like you come with something.
Yeah.
A lot of times you hear something as an American.
That's great.
You're like, oh, I want to steal this and do it forever. You know what I mean? Like, and this is mine now. And now I get the credit. And that's why I tell people like, if this is their first time hearing like ballet funk and they're like, or funk karaoke, they're like, oh, it sounds like Sango. I'm like, no. This sound existed, bro, in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we talking about.
Yeah.
I understand though, because that's the American effect. And that's why Brazilians and other countries get like offended because they don't get the credit because they don't have, that's why you have Anita now kind of going hard in the paint.
Right.
Like it's hate it or love it. Like as far as like some people are like, well, she's not this or like she's doing that. Or she's singing in Spanish, you know. She's putting on.
Right, yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
You know about Brazil because of her, at least. She's doing her part. And then like you'll see somebody like The Weeknd, she's working with The Weeknd now, and like straight gutter like Sao Paulo funk.
Yeah.
Just straight up over a pop beat. And it's working. So it's like that's the goal. The goal was to like
add that album to my I
Yeah.
gotta add that to my Apple real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And like the main goal is like, bro, like people always want to talk about like, oh, we gotta gatekeep the sound. Yeah, true. But like also we want to make money.
Yeah.
We want to get out the gutter, bro.
Yeah,
We want to
exactly.
make it, you know? So I mean, like just be honorable with the sound when you're working with it. And I feel like that's never gonna be true in a lot of cases. But there's enough people out there that will keep it true.
Right, yeah.
You know,
I mean, as long as you're one of them, like you
Yeah.
yourself, you know.
I feel like it's not the majority, sadly enough. But when we're around, and we're like we're making decisions behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm actually working with one of the biggest artists in Brazil, a rapper, BK.
Yeah.
From Rio. And
didn't I hear that? You put it out. Either you, I know you put me onto him because he was on. Was he on North?
No, he wasn't on any of my albums.
No, but I know you have a song.
But his producer Jonas JX is on the Dahasinha 4.
Yeah.
So
I know there was something that led me to his last album.
Well, I was actually tagged as a main artist.
Yeah,
you know, which is he doesn't do that, you know. So, but he respects my music and stuff like that. So it's love. So somebody like working with somebody like him is like a stamp because like he's in it trying to just make his music.
Yeah,
he's not trying to make a like particular sound.
He got one song on there, bro. I gotta remember it, but that shit go crazy, bro. I gotta remember it. It's one song. I think I listened to it maybe alone that year that it dropped, that album dropped. That when like it was like I think I hit like 10,000 listens on just that.
Was it a drill beat?
Yeah, I think it was like a drill beat. Yeah, because he was going off, and I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, he's dope, bro.
Yeah,
he is the biggest rapper in Brazil, in my opinion. I think as far as well, I wouldn't even say biggest, bro. It's like he's beyond that. He is the most genre defining, and as far as hip hop goes, he's Brazilian hip hop. He is like what it means to be Brazilian hip hop.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
yeah,
we're not gonna have House of Nice MECs
I mean, that, you know, that's the old era. That's the old era. You
Over
know,
here with the
Mono Brown and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Marcelo the toys.
Yeah.
No, I've said his name wrong.
My bad. Like, you know, those are all Sao Paulo dudes.
Yeah,
though.
All Sao Paulo dudes. That's
but
all
like,
favela.
Sao but Paulo BK is from Rio, and he has a whole. He's from like Zona Leste.
Yeah.
So he's different.
Mm-hmm.
He's, you know, actually no, he might be from Zona. Like, no, he's from Zona Leste, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, he has a different whole swag. So, but Brazil is forever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Forever in my heart. They know that. I know that. And I'm actually going soon. So
I was gonna say we're gonna have to go out there one time,
bro. I will tell you that. Yeah, if anybody has to come out, it's you. You from there, so your family's from there. So.
Yeah. So like, you know, did you ever think that starting this sound and being named like you are the American that is pushing this sound forward?
I saw a crazy tweet, and there were like there was like Sango might be the only gringo I can trust. I said, yo, that's fire.
That's fire, bro. Yes. Put that on a shirt, bro. Put that on a shirt, yo.
I know, because I had to explain to the homies, like, and people are like, yo, gringo just means like, people think gringo means white.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like, typically it just happens, but gringo is just somebody that's not from there.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you're just not from there. Like,
yeah, I be calling myself negringo. Like a black gringo.
Yeah.
And they be trolling you know. I think it's funny though, at the end of the day, bro, they're just passionate about their culture.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you gotta just be on par. Like, if you're not, then they're gonna be like, get out the way. You're just here to go take a picture at Sugarloaf Mountain. Go get your Christ Redeemer picture. Get out the way. Word. Like, get out the way, bro. Yeah. You're not really here to be here. You know,
I did get my Christ Redeemer picture though.
But you got to do it.
You got to do that. You got to hit him with the. I was out front. This is old. This is snap pictures, and this is that you have to do it one time. But yeah, after that, it's like seeing the Statue of Liberty. Like
yeah. I haven't seen the Statue of Liberty close. Yeah,
you gotta go one time, bro.
I've seen it from like Jersey.
Yeah.
As close as I got. I was like Jersey City somewhere.
You gotta walk up, man. You gotta do the steps.
I'm gonna take the ferry. Yeah. I know.
We out with next time.
I've never been to the Empire State Building either.
What?
The only New York thing I've seen is World Trade Center.
Okay.
Like up front.
Before or after?
After. The first time I ever been to New York was 2011. No, 2012.
Okay. And then, was that the Brooklyn? You did Brooklyn?
My first show in New York was definitely in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn something. Yeah, it was in Brooklyn. I did like some branded event, like Reebok event.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Reebok.
What? So like, how did you transition into actually DJing and like what?
Bro, one of my friends was like, you got to start DJing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually
and I have a follow-up question.
It was like, bro, it was this guy that tried to manage me.
Uh-huh.
He was kind of weird. He was like, he started talking about money already. Like, yo, man, so what's up with the percentage? Like, bro,
percentage off the bat?
I was like, bro, I haven't even made money, bro. You talking about? I was in college. He was like online. He said, well, we gotta get you DJing. He was like way older than me at the time. Mm-hmm. It's funny because like, I'd be like, yo, niggas was old. And I'm like, bro, you were like, my rule is this: if you were 40 plus,
yeah,
in my mind, if you're 40 plus before 2011, you're old. Bro. You was 40 years old in 2011, bro. What are you doing around me, bro?
Bro, you want to know was extremely
crazy.
Funny? I had a similar thought, but it was when I was on a line and somebody told me they were 35, and I was like, damn, this dude's old, bro. And I'm thinking like, damn, I've been on the line and I'm 36, and I'm like, damn, there's somebody on this line being like, yo, this guy's mad old, bro.
I know. It's crazy. One of my craziest things I tell my pops, I was like, yo, pops, isn't it? He's 60 now. I'm like, pops, you 60. I was like, man, I'm 33, and it's like I'm still not even like, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, pops, like you 60 and like I'm 33. Like when I was your age, you had us, and I'm doing this and stuff, and like he was like, oh, son, it's a different era. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when we was 33, it was actually had possibilities. Y'all out here kids on the internet. And I'm like, Dad, nah, bro, like you really 60. Like, dang, I'm not even like you. I was like, you're 60. I'm not even 40 yet. I'm not even 40 yet. No, I don't know. 50. That's crazy. You already there? Like, damn, bro. I just turned 30 something. Like, dang, man, you old, Pop. Yeah. He's laughs. I troll him. Never my mom, though. I can't tell.
No,
my mom
you can't
does not
do that.
Play that.
You can't do that. Like, we still 21. Still 21. You got it. Yeah. You still got it. But yeah, the my follow-up question was, what pair did you buy with like DJ money or like music money?
Oh man, for the first pair,
yeah,
the first pair that I really sat down. I got my wife a pair of. This is not my pair, but this is just a story. We were dating at the time, and I bought her a pair of Vans that she had like that reminded her of like a long. They're like the same type of Vans she had a long time ago. I was like, oh, I miss these Vans. She just said, and I just bought her for her. That was like a gift.
Yeah,
like they were like $60, you know. But like that was like the first. It was my own money.
Yeah.
After struggling forever.
All right.
But like the first like real pair of shoes I bought, that was like on some like, yo, I got some bread now. Like I'm able to. I can just buy something I really really want. Probably I gotta scan my brain now. Like what was on my feet at the time? Some skate shoes. The Boosinits. Adidas Boosinits, bro.
Yeah.
I bought those. Like, yo, I need some new skate shoes.
You gotta get, New Balance now has some fire skate shoes.
I tried them out. I haven't skated them, but I put them on.
Yeah.
New Balance. I wish Jordan.
I mean, we got the RMs. We got the Nigels. You gotta get the Nigels.
I wish he would SB his Nike, all of his Jordans, like the way they did the 4s.
Oh yeah.
But the really, ones, like really SB them.
Yeah.
Though. Like make them like skateable.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they did the ones. They have 3 ones that came out, and then like when you skate them, it's another shoe under it. You ever seen those?
No, that's crazy.
I'm gonna start.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, Jordan be doing that stuff though, bro. Like they gotta
I have the it's called the LA to Chicago's. So on the outside, it's Laker colorways, right?
Is it like a sock?
Nah.
Like a sock insert?
No.
Okay.
It's a regular Jordan 1.
I'm thinking like they doing some weird Jordan.
Nah. And then all the like Laker colorways. So it's like it's purple, and then the swooshes.
So wait, as you skate
it, it turns into a Chicago 1.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like it was like
I'll send you. I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though? The most skateable shoe, the most skateable Jordan, I feel like in terms of like build, I feel like 10s. 10s and 2s.
2s I definitely agree. 10s I feel like are boots.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Maybe never mind. I'm thinking about that.
And you cop the SB4s?
Nah.
Oh,
the only pair of Jordans I've ever owned, I've owned a pair of 1s. I've owned a pair of 7s. I've owned a pair of 11s, 12s, 14s, and 13s.
You made it seem like you said the only pair, and I'm thinking like, oh, he's about to be like, all right, yeah, I've only had this and this.
No, but I've only had 1 pair of each. That's the thing. I've only had 1 pair of each of those Jordans I named off of. So, but my favorite pair of Jordans I've ever owned was the first pair of Jordans I owned when I was a kid, and they were the wheat. No, they were the Flint. They were low Flint 13s with the Jordan written on the inside of the
counter. Whatever. Oh, that is those are Team Jordans?
I don't know, man.
I think it's Team Jordans. Team Jordans.
Yeah, man.
They look like 13s, but then when they got the big Jordan on the side,
my mama played me.
Yeah, man.
I mean, thinking.
Now you found out just now.
Oh no!
You found out just now.
Oh man, that's painful. You know the worst pair of Jordans I had though was probably the Ferrari 14s.
Really? Yeah,
I hated
they
those.
just recently came back up.
Why did I buy those, bro?
Mad red.
Why?
Because you used blood at the time, I guess.
Bro, I grew up not wearing no red too. It's funny.
And then you were asking me about my first Jordan.
Oh, and also worst pair of shoes.
That's what I'm saying. My worst, what I feel like is my most embarrassing shoe is the reason why I ended up switching and being like, I don't want to wear Jordans for a while is because my first pair is a pair of 15s. The joints with the quilts. It looked like quilts.
Yes.
You know? So I was getting clowned at every day in school. And after that, I never asked for Jordans ever again. And so it took until the Fire Red 3s in 2013 for me to buy another Jordan.
No more. The rule is now no more Jordans one color. Like no more one color bright. Like I'm not gonna wear a all blue Jordan. Like head to toe all red.
You better tell your boy Don C chill out then.
Nah, bro. No, for me. I'm talking about for me.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not wearing them. Like these are chill. Like it's a colorway. It's like obviously is a green theme, but it has rhyme and reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, I had no business wearing those Ferraris, bro.
Very red.
They were red and suede, bro.
Yeah. So we're at towards the end of the podcast, right? And I asked another question where it deals with a little bit of visualization. I want you to think back to the time when you're about to get them fake ass babesters, right? Now you're you behind your younger self. What would you tell your younger self as they open that box?
Yeah, little nigga. You got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah, fake it till you make it.
You sure
I
did.
was so happy, bro.
You sure did.
What? And it looks like you got babes. Yeah, I got babes. See my G-Shock?
Yes.
Man, what? I was hype, bro.
Yeah.
And then the funniest thing is that like my first watch, my first like G-Shock type of watch wasn't a G-Shock. It was a Casio watch that was like that looked like a G-Shock. It was like $100.
It's like the sport joint.
Yeah. The aqua, the aquamarine.
Yeah.
I didn't care, bro. I was like, bro, I gotta play the part, bro. I'm trying to play the part. So when you're that age, you're like, I'm not gonna continue my life, living my life until I can get these pair of shoes, or you know what I mean. It and a lot of our lives too, it was like the buffs. Like we wanted buffs so much, but like we had to settle with like wires, which is like another pair of Cartiers.
Yeah,
or get a pair from like our older friend, or like our older cousin, or like a friend that was selling drugs, and like he go, man, he go, little nigga, man, he go, put these on, take a photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Put it on my space real quick.
It blew my mind though, like seeing people in high school with a pair of $1,000 glasses on.
Yeah, I would be like, whoa.
It was a comment though, like bro, everybody's selling drugs, bro.
Yeah, that's like Ferragamo belts out here. People would just steal them from Macy's, and then or they would get a job and then just spend. It's one paycheck. Like you just be like,
I've done that. Yeah. I was working at Myers. That's how I paid for my my babes. Working at Myers. It's like Myers, like Kroger. It's like a Kroger in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. If I'm telling my young self, yeah, bro. Yeah, pull the trigger on that.
Let everybody know where to find you.
Sango _ on Instagram. SangoBeats.com. That's my main website. On Twitter, it's Sango Beats as well. TikTok, Sango Beats. Whatever. I'm not really on TikTok, but I try to be. But,
you're out not doing the Uzi dance?
Nah, you're not gonna catch me dancing on TikTok. I might be DJing or something, but not TikTok.
Oh man. Hey, you know where to find me. I am Who Is Haas on all social media. Follow the podcast on My First Kicks Pod. If you were listening to this, guess what? You done goofed. Go to YouTube, My First Kicks on YouTube. Hit me up if you have a My First Kick story, myfirstkickspod@gmail.com. And if you're interested, I will be dropping these shirts soon. Hopefully when this episode drops, but don't take me for granted on that. I don't know what I'm saying. Cop a Sango shirt.
The phrase is, don't take my word for it.
Yeah, they take my word for it. It's gonna drop, but just announcing it now that it is coming. This will probably be post Complex Con. So if you saw me at Complex Con, shout out to you for tapping in this week. Thanks again for pulling up, bro.
Man. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.